Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door. How are y'all today? I hope you're all well and I hope that life is being good to you. Today I just wanted to do a quick video and kind of show you some things that you can do with the Butterfly Farms Interactive Journal. I finally got everything up and running for them as far as getting them accepted on KDP or on Amazon. I will just put it that way. I'm doing Amazon. So, yeah, I just thought we could play with it. I know I said I was going to do some crafting videos, and I love this page. I think this page is so pretty, and I don't know if y'all can tell. I don't know if you can see it really well, but the paper that they use to make these books, I'm absolutely in love with. They're full color pages. They kind of feel a little bit silky. I don't know. They do really well with the details, and I just love them. I just love the paper that they use. So anyways, I thought we could just have a little crafty play for a minute. It's probably not going to be a very long video today because I am crunched for time. Feel like that's the story of my life lately. Probably for the last 6 years, if I'm being honest. But anyways, so I'm going to put this aside. This is my journal that it's my most recent journal that I've been journaling in. And actually, I'm not journaling in it. I take my notes and things and ideas and colors that I want to use and things like that for my Etsy creations, for my digitals. And I'm also working on some more children's books. And so ideas for that go in here too. So, but anyways, I just thought I'd show you how I use my interactive journal. So I have it. I just keep it in this book because this is a big enough journal and I love the cover of this journal. But I just keep it in here because it's big enough that I can just tuck it in here. And, like I say, I've got my little pockets here. I can keep notes in and things like that. So this journal, I am very much a note keeper. I can remember things better if I write them down. So that's what I've been doing with mine. And again, the ones you get will not have this on here. These are just not author copies. They're proof copies. So I have quite a few of them because I kept changing it, trying to get it accepted into the Amazon. And so I have quite a few of them, which I'm going to love because I'm going to use every single one of them. But anyway, I've just been, like I say, if I don't write it down, I don't remember it. And also, if I'm trying to learn something, if I write it down, I retain it better. It's just the way I learn. We grew up in our age taking notes, whereas I know now they probably use their phones or their computers to take notes, but I don't know. There's just something about the written word, something about a physical book for me that just does it for me. So anyways, I'm going to move my journal because we're not even going to use this today. I also have this. So this could actually even tuck down in there. It's a little bit too wide, but you can tuck anything down in there. I haven't decided what I'm going to tuck down in there yet. But anyways, I'm going to set this to the side and let's have a little play. Let me just check and make sure I'm in screen. Let me zoom in a little. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so I just wanted to show you real quick a fun way that you can use your interactive journal on the go. Being that the journal itself and a glue stick is all you need. If you want to grab the journal and go somewhere and still be able to journal, of course you'll need a pen. But you can grab your glue stick. If you've got some ephemera that you want to put in here, like pictures or memorabilia or something, you just tuck it in the front. grab your journal, your glue stick, and stuff it down in your purse, and it's really that easy. So I have an area right here that I was working on, and these are just some of my notes. These are notes for my children's books and things that I want to do. Anyway, just some of my notes, and I kind of have some other notes here somewhere. Where did I put them? Right here. So, and then I had these that I have just torn out of the actual journal. So, and you can see I've done that here too. But that's just the way I like to use the ephemera. And I don't have to cut them out. You can cut them out if you want to. I like the torn look. I absolutely love the tattered edges and the torn look of the tags and the the tall skinny journal cards and things like that. So here I just tore, I tore off the edge here and used whatever ephemera was over on the rest of the side of this page. So I thought I could put something on the edge of this page and make myself another page, and that way I'll have somewhere to put the pocket that I want to put to keep my little pieces like this in. So I'm just going to go back through here real quick. I think I had found a pocket. Yes, I want. Let me see where I'm at. I just kind of want to look. I want this page for the pockets. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to tear these out. It's real easy. Now, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to turn it upside down just because I don't know why, but it works best that way for me. You can tear this out. You can cut it out with an X-Acto knife. If you're doing that, I'd just be careful to only cut the one page. Or you can use a ruler. You can kind of sit a ruler down in there and tear it out like so. But I have also found if you're on the go and you don't have a ruler or an X-Acto knife or even a pair of scissors, I just kind of put my finger there and I just tear, and then I just kind of hold it up like that and tear, and it's really easy to tear these out. Okay, so now I have my pocket, and you're going, well, don't you have to tear out your pocket? Yeah, you got to tear it out instead of cut it out, and I'm fine with that. And like I say, if you're not fine with that, I'm sure that you could throw a pair of scissors in your little pocketbook and take those with you too. Because I have like this little bitty tiny pair of scissors somewhere. I think they're actually in the other room, so I'm not going to go get them. But anyway, you could do that if you want to. Now on these pockets, you just be careful where you fold, But I'm going to go ahead and fold that. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to tear just like this so that I don't tear my pocket. And again, I'm not one of those people who is picky about, it being perfect on the edges. I'm going to bring it up here a little bit closer so you can see it a little better. But I just kind of tear along that little edge there. And just tear it out. And like I say, this is not the perfect way to do it. But I don't love perfect either, so this works for me. So I just tear that, and then I'm just going to fold this down. Tear that little piece off. Whoops. And you know what? If you tear the flaps, it doesn't matter because they're going to be hidden anyway. This piece here doesn't matter because this flap is going to be folded. I am going to go ahead and tear this piece off simply because even though the flap's going to be folded, I don't need that much of a flap in there. I'm just going to tear this off. And I've found that it's easier if you fold the side edges first and then you come do the inner parts. And again, this one doesn't matter if it's perfect because that's going to be folded. So it turns out really well even if you don't tear it correctly or you mess it up. It's fairly easy to hide your mistakes. Then I'm going to tear these little edges off here and here. just like that. And now you have a pocket. And again, yes, I have some jaggedy on the edge. Does that bother me? Not in the least. So I'm going to go ahead and fold the edges of my pocket here. And I'm going to fold here. And I'm going to fold here. And I like to fold it just so that dotted line doesn't show. But it doesn't matter if it does show. Now, I don't, on the go, you wouldn't ink it. But if you want to ink it, you're more than welcome to ink it. Like if you're not on the go and you're sitting in your craft room. Hey, ink it if you want to ink it. It's your journal. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you feel good. Okay, I'm going to push that trash out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to go back over here to this page that I was at. Right here. And I'm going to find something in my little basket over here. I'm going to tuck my little pocket down right there because that's the pocket I'm going to use. But I have this little basket that I keep, and it sits in the living room with me while I'm working on my stuff, because a lot of times I'll work in the living room, and so I just have a little basket that I throw some things in. And ooh, this would be a cute idea. I'll show you. I'm just going to show you kind of what you can do with that. But I'm just going to find a piece of paper that I can use to extend. See, there's my digital kit that I've printed out. I told y'all I use it all the time. I wasn't lying. I do. I use this kit all the time when I'm journaling. Okay, here's some solid pages. Let's see what we got. I like that. Ooh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I really like this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to extend this piece of paper and just make it even with the edge over here. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to cut off these edges. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. So just like that. And then I'm going to move these out of the book. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and glue it on the very edge right here. And I could go this way. You know what? Maybe I will go that way, because that will give me a little extra real estate there. So maybe I will do that. And I think what I might do is glue this side down. Okay. So, what I was going to show you with this is you could actually put your little bag here if you wanted to. And I could do that, but I'm not going to, because I want to use my pocket. But, you could put your little bag here. You could trim this down a little, and then you could have your little bag there to put stuff in. So, anyway, that was just an idea I wanted to show you. So, I'm just going to put a little glue on the bottom of my page here. And again, I just need a glue stick. So, we're going to put some glue here. And then I'm just going to kind of line it up. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to flip this over. And I'm just going to fold this page to where I want it with the edge of this book. So I'm just going to fold it over. Get it even up here at the top. I think I got that even. So I'm going to pull it in just a hair so that it doesn't stick out of the book. And then I'm just going to fold that down. I'm going to fold this up. And if you wanted to, you could make a pocket here by just tearing this piece and this piece off. I'll show you. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect, because that'll be covered up. And again, I'm doing this without any tools to show you that it can be done. Okay, and then we'll tear down through here like that. So you got a little scrap if you need it. And if you need that scrap, you can just chunk it in the back of your book there and have it for later. Okay, so then you would fold this up, and it could be a little pocket, and I might leave that in there as a little pocket. I'll show you, but I'm just going to put some glue on this. And if you wanted to, you could make this a pocket, but I'm not going to because I don't want to. Gracie, Dixie, who are you barking at? Y'all, I still call her Gracie. I do it all the time. Ooh, got a little wild with the glue there. Oops. Okay, so I put my glue on there, and then I'm just going to smooth it down. And then you still have a little bit of a spot to right there. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue. I better pull that off. Excuse me. Got a little frog in my throat. I'm going to put a little glue on the side here. And a little glue on the side here. Fold that up, and then you have a little tuck right there if you want one. Now I'm going to put that glue back on there because you know this stuff is not cheap, so we're not going to waste it. Alright, so then I want to put this pocket here, and I think I'm going to put it up a little so that we can use this pocket if we want to, and then we can use this one so we can put it on this side. Ooh, maybe I'll put it down here on this side. I think I will put it down here on this side. Okay, so then all I'm going to do is just glue my little flaps. And I usually like to have something to stick under it so that I don't get glue everywhere. So I'm going to put some glue here and here. And then a little here. And then I'm going to put my little pocket right here. Just like that. Now how cute is that? And then I have a pocket here. And I got a little tuck here. If I need to put something little in there. Like this. This could fit in there with my little notes on it. And I may do that because, no, it'll go in this one too. Alright, so now I can bring my notes over here. Grab my other one. Here's my other notes. And, I mean, look how cute this is going to be. So I'm going to have this in here. You have the little flowery background. And then my little tag, which I could, you know, decorate the top of my tag if I wanted to. Let me see, what can I have? What can I decorate the top of my tag with? What are we looking at on our time? I need to look at that before I keep going. Oh, look, we could use something like this, or, you know, a little ticket, you know, and you just put it on the top of your tag as like a little topper. So you can do that. But yeah, it's as simple as that. I hope I was in screen. I hope I wasn't out of screen this whole time. Anyways, I just thought I would do. Now that's just a quick little one thing that we can do with the the interactive journal. There's lots more that you can do with it, but we're not going to go. We'll come back and do some more craft with me videos if I can talk today, because I definitely want to cover the front of the journal. And I did the journal cover like this for Amazon purposes so that you could kind of see what you get in with the journal, and with the idea that whoever buys the journal will want to make the cover, they'll want to make it their own, you know. So what was I getting ready to show y'all? Was there something else I was getting ready to show y'all? And I love how, because this is a soft cover, you're going to be able to bulk this journal up really well, and it won't affect it, you know. And then once you get it bulked up, if you need to extend your cover, you can with whatever you use to decorate the cover with. So that's a pretty cool deal there. So anyways, that's just a quick something. Just to show you how you can use it on the go. And oh, one other thing I did want to show you. I'm going to put my little pocket in there because I'll use that in my journal too. I did finally get the Farmhouse Christmas kit in a book. And I've got it in Amazon now, and they just approved it. So I'm just going to flip through that real quick and show it to y'all. This is it. And again, let me zoom out a little so you can see the whole thing. But it's, I did the cover like I did the Butterfly Farms one, so that, you know, when you're looking at it on Amazon, you can kind of see what you get in it. But anyways, we'll just do a quick flip through and show you what's in it. So you have some fussy cuts there with backing, and then some of the pages I did landscape orientation, so you can cut or tear them out and fold them in half. So they're double-sided, so you have a front and a back. But I'm just going to do a real quick flip through so you can see the patterns on them. Sorry for the glare, not anything I can do about that. The pages are not super glossy, even though they look like they are in the video, but like you can write on, I mean, you saw it's the same papers that are in this journal, you know, and you can see you can write on them really easy. So it just looks more shiny in the camera, I guess because my light's shining on it. So we have some fussy cuts. You've got pockets, a couple of pages of pockets, and I didn't put anything on the back of the pocket pages because they're going to be cut up and covered up anyways. Then you have the ornaments with the plaids, and then more pockets. There's another journal page, double-sided. That one's double-sided. This is one of my favorite pages in the whole kit. I absolutely love this page. And then I love the red and green plaid on the back. And then I took some of the ones from the ring binder kit that I did. This is the size for a ring binder kit. Well, it was in the digital kit. In this, it's a little bit smaller than ring binder size. But I just used these in here because I thought they were fun, and you get some fun ephemera with them that is not in any of the other kits. And again, they're backed, double-sided. There's another page with the Santas. Love the Santas. Can you see those? Okay, and then you have this Santa, double-sided, and then you've got some tickets and the label and the little mason jar there. That's what it's backed with. I got some vintage ledgers and backed it with that. Then you have library cards, tickets, well-tailed tabs, and then some more of the ornaments with the farm animals. Some ephemera. I love this page too. This is one of my favorite pages too. It's on ledger, but it's got the Santa and the candy canes, and then that's the back of it. Then you have the side with the cardinals. Love these. Got some smaller pockets here. See if I can show you this way so you can kind of see it. Oops. Trying to hurry because I don't want the video to be super long. Didn't mean to take as long as I did when I was crafting, but hey, I have fun with it, you know. I enjoy it. It's good therapy, right? And then you have the Christmas linens that I have in my shop, so I kind of added those in with the farm kit. So you get some extra goodies in here with the Christmas linens. And then there's some more ephemera. And then the very back you get some labels. Yeah. So that is the Christmas kit. And it is now available in the shop because I know everybody is getting ready to do their Christmas journal. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed our little crafting session, and I hope that you get to grab you an interactive journal, the Butterfly Farms one. I'm working on some more. They'll be coming soon. But anyways, I thought it would be fun just to kind of do a little craft with me. We're going to do some more because that one was super short, I feel like. But anyways, yeah. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. And I've just today learned about the hype button. So if you would like to help push my video, you can click the hype button down there and hype up my video so that YouTube will show it to more people. And again, hit the notification bell if you enjoy my videos so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful day. Thank y'all to everybody who has went to my Amazon store and bought the interactive journals, the feed sack fabric books. They're absolutely going like crazy. Everybody's loving them. And even some of you, I think, have bought the children's book that was dedicated to my son. So thank you. Thank you for that too. So anyways, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Big hugs.